Being entirely honest with oneself is a good exercise. The mind is like an iceberg. It floats with 1/7 of its bulk above water. The voice of the intellect is a soft one, but it does not rest until it has gained a hearing. Religion is an illusion, and it derives its strength from the fact that it falls in with our instinctual desires. A woman should soften but not weaken a man. I have found little that is good about human beings on the whole. In my experience, most of them are trash. Everywhere I go, I find a poet has been there before me. The mind is like a watch, and though it be ever so well made, it must be wound up daily. One feels inclined to say that the intention that man should be happy is not included in the plan of creation. One is very crazy when in love. I cannot think of any need in childhood as strong as the need for a father's protection. Human beings are funny. They long to be with the person they love, but refuse to admit openly. When inspiration does not come to me, I go halfway to meet it. Out of your vulnerabilities will come your strength. The mind is not a vessel to be filled, but a fire to be kindled. Love and work, work and love, that's all there is. Bit of reality against which they are dashed to pieces. Time spent with cats is never wasted. A civilization which leaves so large a number of its participants unsatisfied and drives them into revolt neither has nor deserves the prospect of a lasting existence. The great question that has never been answered, and which I have not yet been able to answer, despite my 30 years of research into the feminine soul, is what does a woman want? Everywhere I go, I find that a poet has been there before me. The only person with whom you have to compare yourself is you in the past. When you are different from yourself, you are not being true to yourself. Unexpressed emotions will never die. They are buried alive and will come forth later in uglier ways. We are never so defenseless against suffering as when we love. The mind is its own place, and in itself can make a heaven of hell, a hell of heaven. One day, in retrospect, the years of struggle will strike you as the most beautiful. Neurosis is the inability to tolerate ambiguity. Most people do not really want freedom because freedom involves responsibility, and most people are frightened of responsibility. The goal of all life is death. The ego is not master in its own house. Where ID was, their ego shall be. The first human who hurled an insult instead of a stone was the founder of civilization